In the spirit of remembrance and gratitude, hundreds of people have gathered here at London's Cenotaph to pay their respects to Jewish servicemen and women who have fought in conflicts from the First World War onwards. The Association of Jewish Ex-Servicemen and Women Remembrance Ceremony and Parade takes place a week after Remembrance Sunday every November. This year, the ceremony included an address from the Chief Rabbi of the United Hebrew Congregations of the Commonwealth, and Prince Michael of Kent attended as the reviewing officer. Wally Leaf attends the service every year.
In the war, I was a member of the Royal Air Force Coastal Command, a navigator, and of course that is why I come here to remember my fallen comrades, those who were not as lucky as me to survive.
And what's key about the parade and ceremony is that it enables a variety of people to remember ex and current Jewish servicemen and women in their own personal way.
We have the Field of Flanders, and to me, I like to have a memory on my head. And this, to me, is that I hope other people will see it and remember every year to give of their time.
Many of the Association of Jewish Ex-Servicemen and Women, or AJEX members, are currently in their 80s and 90s. With this in mind, AJEX is keen to ensure that younger generations continue to remember the sacrifices that Jewish people have and continue to make in conflicts. Organisations like the Jewish Lads and Girls Brigade, or JLGB, help to ensure that teenagers learn the lessons of the past and are proud of the legacy of all AJEX members.
I was in the JLGB colour party, so marching with the flags. We had to practice the marching, the turning and everything, and being in line, because one of the major parts about it is just like the unity, so practicing that.
Now, why do you take part in this event each year?
Mainly just to remember, make sure we don't forget what happened, 'cause it's so important that the less people that are here that survive these events, in order for us to remember, and also tends to chance to bring the Jewish community together, people who are still here, in order to remember we can all come together.
And people like Rabbi Lee Sunderland are keen to continue to get younger generations involved in the parade.
We're intending to start a campaign whereby as many of us as possible will wear the medals of our parents, our grandparents who fought in previous wars. And if we don't have them, then we'll try and get a hold of them from the Ministry of Defence and learn about the people who wore them and come here and wear them.
Well, I think organisations like the JLGB and BY, they promote Judaism in the community, and so by gaining members there, you're ensuring that the Judaism and the remembrance goes on to the next generation.
And at the end of the ceremony, AJEX member Wally Leaf paid tribute to those who attended the parade.
I'm also grateful to those who come and support us by watching and showing that they too remember and realise that it was so important to keep Hitler from our country and the Holocaust from our families.
For more information on AJEX, go to ajex.org.uk. And with next year marking 100 years since the start of the First World War, AJEX will continue to remember the sacrifices made by all current and ex-Jewish servicemen and women. This is Celestina Olilode for JM1 in London.